Call hello, Yahweh, Basham, Yahweh Shai, Basham Rakakarash. The oneness to the apostles, salutes you, brothers, teaching the word in sincerity and in truth. All praises to the Heavenly Father and the Son. Now, I'm going to play this, and I'm going to go into this AI infrastructure that they're building, and things of that nature. I mean, as things stand already, you can already go to a shop, and scan like a card reader or anything like that, and it will take a payment, and that payment will, you don't have to use cash pretty much. Go to any supermarket, corner store, could be a food stand, food stall, anything like that. And it doesn't really matter which, and another thing I was going to say about it, pretty much that is, like, you can already do that. So let's say use your card. So you don't have to use cash right now. So you'll use the card reader, but you'll use your bank card to pay for it, or you'll use a smartwatch, or you use your phone, and amongst the other things, various things that you can use. Now, what I want to mention with saying this is you've got these AI data centers and grids being developed all over the world. And this is powering this AI super control grid tech. So this is where they're putting more money into finalizing a technological control grid. So that's what we're watching. Now, the more, because they want it to be a thing where you got the RFID chip in you, and you're super surveillanced, so you're super policed, super controlled on the highest level that they can possibly have. They don't want any gaps, any any gaps or any type of gaps in their control. So that's why because they can trap. You got GPS and all that, driving around the car knows where you are, the phones are tracked, all of that. But then you got super control AI grids. And let's say they've got these AI data centers, you built up your whole infrastructure built on this. That's pretty much what they're doing. Heavier control grids for the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, which is what they're gonna have and say, well, look, man, if you need to make a payment, it's gonna have to be by this implant. So, let's play this. Blackstone, huge 10 billion investment in UK AI data center now. I didn't come across this company, I don't think, on the official, government site. I come across a couple of other companies, but they are developing this in the UK. And one thing said we'll get it by 2026. They're in 2025 now, so let's play this.
UK becoming an AI hub, Blackstone has confirmed plans to invest £10 billion in constructing one of Europe's largest AI data centers in Blythe, Northumberland. The project will create 1,200 construction jobs
Yeah, I come across that.
at the former site of the British Bolt battery plant. Construction is set to begin next year, with Blackstone also allocating £110 million for local transport infrastructure improvements. John Gray, Blackstone's president and coup, emphasized the UK as a key investment market.
Now I believe that to be a real picture, and you notice Keir Starmer is sitting next to John Gray. I'm gonna look this guy up, right? I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna look this cat up, yeah. And this shows you where the politicians they're the pawns, man, puppets of higher agendas. This shows you what they're working for. You know, behind closed doors, man, they're involved with bigger players. But they're working directly for these bigger players as puppets.
Blackstone's president and coup emphasized the UK as a key investment market due to its combination of
Oh, look at that, drones. Those are drones, all right? They're not the chariots, they're not just, those are drones now. That's what they want. This is what I said. They put a picture up here, and it's a control grid. So it's powered up. You got drones. So pretty much, if somebody, like, let's say you was on the grid, right, and you was you'd be trapped by drones. If you went try to go on the grid, there will be drones flying in the sky. And people are using drones more and more. So, that's what you're seeing developing here. Let's do this.
talent, innovation, and legal transparency. Blackstone's initiatives in the UK include investments in social housing, energy transition, life sciences, and critical infrastructure for the digital economy, including the AI data center, projected to support 4,000 jobs.
Yeah, because this grid is going to have to go by way of digital, like digitally powered for this mark of the beast. They have to push this stuff. They have to develop this, for lack of a better word. Okay, look at this picture here. It says, I spy an investment opportunity. Keir Starmer, Prime Minister Keir Starmer and his deputy, Angela Rayner, want the UK to build more data centres. So it's the 13th of Jan this year. Data centre projects worth 14 billion have been announced as part of a new AI action plan launched by the UK government. Same thing going on over there in Saudi Arabia. The plan proposes creating AI growth zones to help encourage data center development and pledges to build a new supercomputer to boost UK compute power. Alongside these government-driven initiatives, businesses Vantage, Nscale, and Kyndryl have all committed to invest in UK digital infrastructure, and the projects will create 13,250 jobs. Yeah, developing the AI, because the AI is gonna do away with the jobs. So here it is, they're gonna create jobs to develop AI, and then when the AI gets in there, or when the AI is getting in there, they're gonna do away with your jobs. And there's already no jobs, so this is gonna make people, okay. I'll just create some jobs. So it sounds good, but um, it's a new age that they're developing. Um, so I don't think I'm gonna read all that. You know what? Let me read. Let's read some of this. The plan is based on 50 recommendations from Matt Clifford, the founder of Startup Incubator Entrepreneur First and chair of the government's Advanced Research and Innovation Agency. Clifford was commissioned to work on the plan after the July 2024 UK general election, and the government has said it will adopt all 50 recommendations. The plan has 3 pillars, the first of which, laying the foundations for AI to flourish in the UK, relates to digital infrastructure. So that's what one of the first pillar is, laying the foundations for AI to flourish in the UK. Big talk there. So this is what age we're in. This is the time we're in. Digital infrastructure, digital age, digital it's, and this is where Revelation 13:16 says, as part of this, the government says it will set up what it calls AI growth zones, areas across the country that will speed up planning approvals for the rapid build out of data centers. So this is across the country. Give them better access to the energy grid and draw in investment from around the world. So this is the plans of what's going on around you, whether you know it or not, whether you're involved or not, whether you think you're involved or not. You think you're free. How are you free? You're not free. You don't control what's going on around. This is the plans that they got going on. You're clearly not free. Did you get a say in this? Do you want this in there? Well, it don't matter if you want it in there, because it's going to come in. First reported in November, these zones will also serve as a testing ground to drive forward research on how sustainable energy like fusion can power our AI ambitions. So they're setting up super grid, supercomputer, and super grid. I call it super grid. I'll just call it that. Infrastructure to power this up. Now, let me go and read this quickly. For some reason, that one didn't want to. Okay, Revelation 13:16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, except he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So um here we got it here that uh they're gonna call you to get a mark, yeah, in your hands when you're forehead. This is a chip, implantable device, and everyone's gonna need it to buy or sell because that's the grid that they're setting up. That's what's going on around you right now. Let me get this, and you should know that what this is if you're checking it out. You know what I'm saying? Job 5:12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. You know what I'm gonna do? And that's going into this new world order that they're setting up. You know what I want to do? Let me go back here because I want to go back to this. I'm not going to read all this. So it's got all kind of background information about it, yeah. But as you can see how much stuff there's in there. Norway. Now, when the government is mentioning Loughton, Essex, on .gov website, it was going into how by 2026 that they want to set this up. It says new UK data centers announced to boost AI opportunities plan. 3 companies have confirmed data center investments in the UK as part of the announcements. GPU cloud provider Nscale says it is investing a total of 2.5 billion in the UK and will build its first UK data center on land it's purchased in Loughton, Essex. They just mentioned 2076. Nscale hopes it will go live in Q4 2026. Now let's do this. Was that guy's name? John Gray. Just type in John Gray. Okay, let me put in. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, so this John Gray is out there in the US, but he's got significant presence in the UK, particularly in real estate and other investments. The Real Deal reported that Gray was involved in a power struggle with his UK counterpart Chad Pike over the UK real estate business. Okay, so what I want to go into here is the AI. So Blackstone. Let's see, UK AI. So they're investing. No, I don't. Let's see something. Yeah. Okay, this was a lot of this is going back to September. Okay, backed by pro Trump billionaire Stephen Schwarzman's Blackstone Group will fund data center bringing 4,000 jobs to Northeast England. So you got you got Blackstone and you got BlackRock. Ain't nothing really. Let me. Let me take his name out of it. Okay, this is all last year. Let's see. Let's check something out. Yeah. Okay, what's it called? So these are different investors. You got GPU cloud provider Nscale. So we read that they're putting in three billion. So you got different investments going on around this AI. So this is basic. This is what's being pushed. Okay, advantage. Let me type them in. I mean, I think you get the point. Well, AI is coming for your job sooner than you think. This website keeps coming up here. This YouTube channel, and these are all like I'll be losing control of artificial intelligence. Never accept that's how it's always done. These are all things that are being spoken of right now in terms of AI. You know, I feel that. I think that. I think that's the point, and that it's not really. I'm not really. Maybe I have to replay it. change the searches around. But that's pretty much where things are. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me type in this. New UK AI dentist data centre could cause 5 times emissions of Birmingham Airport. UK Information Commissioner ramps up scrutiny of AI's use of personal data. Because this is where, and you see the .gov, this is the government website over here, AI Opportunities Action Plan. This is where things are headed. This is all you're gonna get when you're looking into the future of what's going on out here in terms of the system. And that's what the scripture says, when he's about to fill his belly. You notice this one was 2 hours ago. This. So yeah, they're just going into certain stuff here. So anyway, the point's really been hit. I'm gonna close this one out. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.